Do you fight with your child every day over homework, only to feel exhausted, frustrated, and guilty? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. The kitchen table, which should be a place for family meals, often turns into a daily battlefield. And by the end of it, everyone feels defeated. But what if I told you that these homework battles aren't really about your child's laziness or your parenting skills? What if they're about something much deeper? They're about connection. Most parents I talk to absolutely dread homework time. And guess what? Most kids dread it too. It's this universal struggle that happens in homes all across the world. You come home from a long day at work, your child comes home from a long day at school, and suddenly you're locked in a power struggle over math problems and reading assignments. It feels endless. But here's the secret. When you understand what's really happening beneath the surface, you can change the entire dynamic. Homework battles aren't a sign that you're failing as a parent or that your child is defiant. They're a signal that something is missing, and that something is almost always a feeling of connection. So, let's dive into why homework becomes a battle in the first place. Think about it from your child's perspective. They've just spent 6 or 7 hours in a classroom, trying to focus, follow rules, and absorb a ton of information. They are mentally and physically tired. When they get home, their natural instinct is to decompress, to play, to be free. Then we ask them to sit down and do more schoolwork. For many kids, this feels like an impossible task. Sometimes they genuinely don't understand the lesson. They might have missed a key concept in class, and now they're staring at a worksheet, feeling confused and embarrassed. They don't want to admit they don't get it, so they resist instead. And sometimes it's just a simple, powerful craving for your attention. They've been away from you all day, and what they really want is to connect with you, not with a textbook. Resisting homework is one way, even if it's a negative one, to get your full, undivided attention. Now let's look at it from the parent's side. We have our own set of fears and motivations driving us. We worry that if our child doesn't do their homework, they'll fall behind in school. We see homework as a tool to instill discipline, responsibility, and a good work ethic. We want to see results, to know that they're learning and succeeding. And when our child pushes back, it triggers our own stress. We might think, if they can't even handle this simple worksheet, how will they ever succeed in life? The clash happens in that gap, where the child's need for rest and connection meets the parent's need for discipline and reassurance. Both sides feel completely unheard and misunderstood. The child thinks, "Why don't they see I'm tired?" The parent thinks, "Why don't they see this is important?" And that's where the battle begins. The emotional cost of these daily battles is huge. It chips away at your relationship, one frustrating evening at a time. Parents are left feeling angry, then guilty for getting angry. You might say things you don't mean. You feel like you're failing, like you're a drill sergeant instead of a loving parent. On the other side, your child feels pressured, anxious, and even resentful. They start to associate learning with stress and conflict. Schoolwork becomes this negative thing that ruins their evenings and makes their parents mad. The family harmony is shattered, all for a spelling list. Over time, this stress can build up and create real distance between you and your child. But it absolutely does not have to be this way. What if I told you that homework time could actually be an opportunity to strengthen your relationship, not break it? What if it could be a time for bonding instead of battling? Let's talk about how to turn this nightly struggle into a win-win situation. It all starts with 5 simple, powerful steps. The first and most important step is to understand before you try to be understood. When your child starts to resist, pause. Instead of jumping straight to, get your homework done, try asking a connecting question. Something like, how are you feeling about your homework today? Or, that looks like a tricky assignment. What's on your mind? Then just listen. Don't correct. Don't solve. Just listen. Acknowledge their feelings. If they say, I hate it, it's boring. You can say, I hear you. It sounds like you're really not in the mood for this right now. Just feeling heard can diffuse so much of their resistance. You're showing them that their feelings matter. Step 2 is to break it down into small, manageable steps. A big packet of worksheets can feel completely overwhelming to a child. Their brain just shuts down. Instead of saying, do all your math, try saying, let's just do the first 3 problems, and then we can take a quick break. Small, achievable goals build momentum and confidence. Every time they complete a small chunk, they get a little dopamine hit, a sense of accomplishment. This makes them more willing to tackle the next chunk. You're turning a giant mountain into a series of small, easy-to-climb hills. This strategy works wonders for kids who get easily overwhelmed or have attention challenges. Step 3 is to create a predictable and calm routine. Children thrive on consistency. It makes them feel safe and secure. Try to have homework happen at the same time and in the same place every day. Maybe it's after a 30-minute break for a snack and some playtime. Maybe it's at the kitchen table while you're preparing dinner nearby. The specifics matter less than the consistency, and just as important is your tone. Keep your voice calm and steady, even if you're feeling frustrated inside. Your calm energy is contagious. A predictable, peaceful routine signals to your child's brain that this is just a normal part of the day, not a crisis. Step 4 is a game changer. Encourage, don't criticize. When you're looking over their work, resist the urge to immediately point out what's wrong. Your red pen and critical eye can crush their spirit. Instead, focus on their effort. Say things like, I can see you're working really hard on this, or I love how you kept trying even when that problem was tough. When you do need to correct a mistake, frame it as a learning opportunity. You could say, this one is a bit tricky. Let's look at it together, instead of, why is this wrong again? The goal is to build a growth mindset, where they see challenges as opportunities to learn, not as failures. Remember, you're coaching them on progress, not demanding perfection. And that leads us to step 5. Make it collaborative. Shift your role from being the homework police to being their supportive coach. Instead of hovering over them, controlling every move, offer to work alongside them. You could say, I'll do my work while you do yours, and sit nearby with your own task, like paying bills or answering emails. This is called body doubling, and it can be incredibly helpful. You're not doing the work for them, but your calm, focused presence provides support. Offer guidance instead of giving answers. Teach them strategies. For example, show them how to break down a word problem or how to use a graphic organizer. You're not just trying to get the assignment done. You're teaching them how to learn. When you start putting these steps into practice, you'll witness a powerful shift. When children feel seen, heard, and supported, their natural instinct to resist fades away. The defensiveness disappears because there's nothing to fight against. Homework becomes less of a battle and more of a collaborative learning experience. You're no longer the enemy forcing them to do something they hate. You're their trusted ally, helping them navigate a challenge. And the beautiful thing is, this goes way beyond homework. A parent who connects emotionally with their child today is raising a child who will respect learning, themselves, and you tomorrow. You're building a foundation of trust and respect that will last a lifetime. So, let's bring it all together. The nightly homework battles are not about grades, assignments, or your child's future career. At their core, they are about your relationship. They are an opportunity to teach your child valuable life skills, how to persist through challenges, how to manage their time, and most importantly, how to feel secure and supported when things get tough. The next time you feel that familiar tension rising around homework time, I want you to just pause. Take one deep breath, and before you say anything, ask yourself this one question. Am I connecting, or am I controlling? Choose connection. When connection comes first, the homework battles end, and real learning finally wins. Your relationship with your child is far more important than any single worksheet. Thanks for watching today. If this resonated with you and you've ever found yourself in a homework battle, comment yes below. And if you're looking for more specific tips to make things easier, just type help. Don't forget to share this video with another parent who you think might need to hear this today. Make sure to subscribe for more tips on raising happy, resilient kids. See you next time.